Welcome everyone. Today I wanted to talk about my 3DS games. Well, it's more of a 3DS games collection video, and it's also updated from a video I made a long time ago. So the first game would be Spider-Man: Edge of Time. It's a time travel game where Peter Parker and Spider-Man 2099 switch places to solve puzzles and, fight the bad guys like any superhero game would be. It's a pretty good platformer and the story was enjoyable. So I recommend that game to anyone and everyone. The next game we have is Resident Evil Revelations. I have the cover, where it's misspelled, so that's pretty cool. It's my favorite Resident Evil game. I didn't really enjoy Resident Evil Revelations 2 that much, but honestly, Revelations, the first one should have been released on the PS Vita. The next game we have, well, the only new 3DS game we have, would be Xenoblade Chronicles 3D. It's a really good game. I prefer you guys play it on the Nintendo Wii, but it's pretty cool on the go. It's an amazing story, lovable characters. The next game would be Final Fantasy Explorers. It's sort of a, Monster Hunter type game where, you go farming for materials and defeating monsters to make better armor sets and weapons. Though at the same time, it's not like Monster Hunter, it's its own game. Pretty addictive, though I did have some problems with it. The next game would be Super Street Fighter 4 3D. I'm not really into fighters, but I just bought it for my collection a long time ago. Okay, the next game would be Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater 3D. I love this game, though I was honestly disappointed with the E3 trailer that kept me all hyped up. I mean, it has the same controls as Peace Walker on the PSP. That was a plus. But I prefer Metal Gear Solid 3 on the PS Vita, the HD collection, especially since it comes with Metal Gear Solid 2. Let's see. The next game we have is Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, though I prefer. Wait, is it getting blurry or is it just me? Okay, there you go. I prefer Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate since it has online multiplayer. This one only has local multiplayer unless you own the Wii U version. I really do love these types of games where, you go and fight monsters to get better armor sets. Beautiful armor sets, at the very least. And, it's a pretty difficult game. Well, part 3 was easier than part 4. The next game we have is Little Battlers Experience. It's a children's cartoon where you're fighting, other robots, and once you defeat them, you collect their parts to make your robot stronger. I haven't really played much into this game, but I was disappointed at the fact that, it had no online multiplayer. It only has local play where you have to stand next to the person to fight their robots, but I don't really know anyone with that game, or less, like, I don't really know anyone that has a 3DS. That many people at the very least. The next game we have is The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Beautiful game, better on the 3DS compared to the N64 because the updated graphics and everything. I love this game to death when I was younger. Still do though. The next game is A Link Between Worlds. Beautiful game. Reminds me of A Link to the Past, which I'm pretty sure that's what they were going for. I loved it. I haven't really played this game that much because, no one I know owns this game. Triforce Heroes, though, looks pretty fun. Now we have Majora's Mask. I still have to finish this game. I loved it. From what I've played so far. Why does it keep, auto-focusing? I should stop doing that. That's how far I should go. Great game. The next game would be Star Fox 64 3D. I beat this game within the hour when I purchased it. I was disappointed. But it was a pretty good nostalgic game from when I played on the N64 back then, which I thought was really difficult when I was younger, but it was so easy on the 3DS. Okay, next we have is Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. I never played the GameCube version, but I played this one and it was pretty fun. I loved it. Vacuuming the ghosts. So badass. Okay, so the next game we have would be Mario Kart 7, my favorite racing game on the 3DS. Though there aren't that many racing games on the 3DS, but yeah. The next game would be New Super Mario Bros. 2. I didn't like this game. I prefer the one on the regular DS. The collecting coins was pretty annoying, you know? Honestly, it was. The next game would be Super Mario 3D Land. I loved it. Loved it so much. Okay, so the next game is Kid Icarus Uprising. I didn't really play much of it. And, you know, they were saying that, you know, your hands could cramp and everything, but I didn't mind. I could play without that holder thingy that it comes with. It looks great, though. It does look good. I mean, I tried out the online multiplayer. It was pretty fun. Okay, next we have would be Project X Zone or Cross Zone. I don't know what to say about that game, so I just put it to the side. The next game would be Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. Lego Star Wars 3. Lego Harry Potter, even though I already own it for the PlayStation Vita. And Platinum did, so I don't really play that one. Kirby, great game. Pokemon Sapphire, or Alpha Sapphire, I mean. I haven't really played it yet, since, you know, I'm still trying to collect all the Pokemon from Pokemon X. That Articuno, you know, keeps moving away. Next game would be Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance 3D. I loved it. Great story. Though I prefer Burst by Sleep on the PSP. Tales of the Abyss. Bravely Default. I still gotta pass that game before the second game comes out this year. Next is Theatrhythm Final Fantasy Curtain's Call. I love Final Fantasy music, so of course I was gonna pick this game up. And then there's the first one. And now, Fire Emblem Awakening. I haven't really played much into it, but I'm gonna try to complete it before the new one comes out, which the new one looks beautiful, honestly. And then we have this game, Resident Evil The Mercenaries 3D. I didn't like it that much. Too short, too simple. And now I'm gonna show you my digital games. Well, just the ones I wanted to buy, you know, retail, but I was too lazy, so I bought them digitally. So here's Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, and then Animal Crossing New Leaf, Smash Brothers, and Lego City. This is my favorite game right here. Well, yeah, there you have it. Those are my 3DS games collection video, and hopefully I get to buy more in the future. So until next time, goodbye.